No one expected the quiet, private world of Jamie Dornan and Amelia Warner to suddenly become the center of a storm. Their marriage had always been described as stable, warm, and far away from Hollywood's chaos. But one single week changed everything. A few photos, a few strange posts, and a few unusual silences were all it took for the internet to explode with the most shocking rumor yet. Jamie Dornan and Amelia Warner were headed for a divorce. The first hints were small, almost invisible to the untrained eye. Amelia stopped appearing at red carpet events, even the ones she never missed before. Jamie, who typically mentioned his wife in interviews with a proud, gentle warmth, suddenly avoided all topics related to his personal life. Fans noticed instantly. Social media began filling with questions, theories, and panic from longtime supporters who admired the couple's quiet love story. Then came the moment that truly ignited the scandal. Jamie was photographed leaving a cafe in London, looking exhausted, eyes downcast, shoulders tense. It wasn't the usual paparazzi shot of a celebrity rushing somewhere. This photo felt heavy, like it carried a story he didn't want the world to see. Hours later, Amelia posted a cryptic message on Instagram. Sometimes life forces you to choose what you never wanted to face. She offered no explanation, no follow-up, just that one haunting sentence. Within minutes, fans connected the dots. The internet thrives on unanswered questions, and this one was too tempting to ignore. TikTok videos, Twitter threads, and Reddit theories flooded the web. Everyone had an opinion. Everyone believed they had discovered the truth. And with each new post, the rumor grew larger and darker, transforming from suspicion to certainty in the eyes of many. As people dug deeper, more unsettling signs appeared. A close friend of Amelia, someone she frequently tagged and spent time with, quietly unfollowed Jamie on Instagram. That single action became headline news on fan pages. Something definitely happened, commenters wrote. Blog sites ran with it, confidently stating that the couple was going through a major crisis. The story spread so quickly that even those unfamiliar with Jamie's personal life started paying attention. The next blow came when observant fans noticed the lack of interaction between Jamie and Amelia on social media. They had always been subtle but supportive, liking each other's posts, celebrating accomplishments. But for months, there was nothing. Not a single public gesture. Not even a birthday message. While this might seem meaningless for an ordinary couple, for celebrities constantly scrutinized by fans, silence becomes evidence. Soon after, an entertainment journalist known for breaking relationship news claimed that a very reliable insider confirmed the couple had been quietly living separate lives. There were no names, no documents, no photos, just anonymous words whispered into a fire already burning out of control. But the lack of proof didn't matter. The idea of Jamie and Amelia separating was too dramatic, too shocking, too irresistible for Hollywood audiences to ignore. Jamie's public appearances also fueled the speculation. At one event, he looked distracted, answering questions with smiles that didn't quite reach his eyes. Reporters noticed, fans noticed, even tabloids noticed. One article described him as a man carrying the weight of a secret he can't yet reveal. Whether accurate or exaggerated, the line only intensified the frenzy surrounding him. Amelia didn't help stabilize things either. She posted several reflective, emotional captions, phrases about change, resilience, and learning to let go. None of them mentioned Jamie by name, but every word felt like a confession the world wasn't meant to hear. Comments flooded her page as fans begged for clarity, though she stayed silent, allowing the mystery to grow. Then, a paparazzi photo surfaced showing Amelia leaving a building with puffy eyes and a visibly distressed expression. The picture spread across the internet like wildfire. People assumed the worst immediately, speculating about arguments, heartbreak, or an official separation announcement. No one considered that she might have simply had a long day. In the world of celebrity gossip, assumptions often become truths faster than facts. By now, social media was spinning completely out of control. Some fans blamed Jamie, claiming fame and career pressure had changed him. Others defended him fiercely, accusing online communities of attacking a private couple without evidence. Many blamed Hollywood itself, saying no marriage could survive the spotlight without taking damage. The divide among fans grew so intense that even neutral observers couldn't look away from the unfolding drama. The climax arrived when a small tabloid published a bold headline: Jamie Dornan and Amelia Warner have secretly separated, insider confirms. The article provided no real proof, but it didn't matter. Thousands shared it within minutes. The rumor evolved from speculation to fact in the eyes of the public. Comment sections filled with heartbreak, anger, and curiosity. Had Hollywood destroyed another family? Had the pressures of fame finally caught up with Jamie? Or was this simply a misunderstanding blown out of proportion? Despite all the chaos, one truth remained: neither Jamie nor Amelia said a single word publicly. Their silence became the most powerful fuel for the rumor. People were no longer asking if the rumor was true. They were asking why the couple refused to address it. What were they hiding? Why protect a truth so painful? Why let the world spiral into speculation? As the scandal reached global attention, only one question remained hanging in the air. What would Jamie Dornan say when the moment finally came to confront the rumor head-on? The storm reached its peak when reporters surrounded Jamie outside a film studio. Microphones stretched toward him like weapons. He wasn't smiling this time. He wasn't calm or composed. He simply looked tired. Tired of running. Tired of guessing. Tired of letting strangers define the narrative of his marriage. One journalist, louder and more aggressive than the rest, shouted, "Jamie, is it true you and Amelia are divorcing?" The world held its breath, waiting for an answer he wasn't ready to give. Later that evening, Jamie finally decided he could no longer remain silent. He sat down for a scheduled interview that suddenly felt like the most important moment of his career. At first, he talked about his new projects, his upcoming commitments, the usual Hollywood routine. But the interviewer eventually leaned forward, her voice gentle but firm. "Your fans are worried," she said. "There are rumors about your marriage. Do you want to address them?" Jamie swallowed hard, his hands folded together, his eyes drifting away from the camera. And then, slowly, he spoke. "Marriage is complicated," he began, choosing each word with care. "It's beautiful, but it's difficult. It's full of moments people don't see." His voice cracked ever so slightly, not enough to be dramatic, but enough that viewers could feel the weight behind his words. He didn't confirm anything, but he didn't deny the rumors either. Instead, he talked about pressure. The pressure of fame, the pressure of expectations, the pressure of being a public figure trying to protect a private life. "There are seasons in every relationship," he said, "and sometimes those seasons are harder than others." Social media exploded instantly. Clips of the interview spread everywhere, dissected frame by frame, tone by tone, breath by breath. Hours after the interview aired, Amelia finally broke her silence too. She posted a statement that wasn't dramatic or defensive. It was soft, intimate, and achingly honest. "No relationship is perfect," she wrote. "Jamie and I have faced challenges, and we're still working through them. But we care deeply for each other, and we've always tried to protect our family from noise that doesn't belong to us." Her words confirmed what many suspected. There was trouble, but the situation wasn't as black and white as the internet believed. Amelia continued, saying she had taken time away for her own well-being, to find clarity and space. She didn't blame Jamie. She didn't blame fame. She simply acknowledged that life can be overwhelming, even for people who seem to have it all. Her vulnerability touched millions. Fans poured into her comments with support, sympathy, and encouragement. But the internet is never satisfied with half answers. Some refused to believe the couple's statements. They insisted the marriage was already over, that Amelia's words were a gentle way of saying goodbye. Others argued the two were fighting to save their marriage, and that people should back off instead of pushing them further into the spotlight. Hollywood commentators, relationship experts, and gossip channels all jumped in to analyze the couple like they were characters in a drama rather than real people with real emotions. The most dramatic twist came when a journalist released an article claiming that the couple had indeed been living separately for several months. Suddenly, Jamie's quiet sadness and Amelia's thoughtful distance made more sense. Fans felt the heartbreak like it was happening to them. For years, Jamie and Amelia had been one of Hollywood's most private success stories. A couple who chose stability over spectacle. Watching that image crack felt like losing a piece of hope. But behind the scenes, something more important was happening. Jamie and Amelia had begun attending counseling, working privately through the challenges fame had magnified. A source close to the family said they were trying to rebuild trust, communication, and balance. It wasn't glamorous. It wasn't dramatic. It was the messy, painful, human work that no one sees. Days later, Jamie released a short message through his publicist. It wasn't long or poetic. It didn't deny or confirm the rumors directly. It simply said, "Amelia and I care deeply for our family. We are navigating personal matters with respect and privacy. We ask for compassion during this time." Those words were enough to soften the noise, but not enough to silence it. Hollywood moved on to new scandals, but fans didn't forget. Many remained hopeful, believing the couple would overcome this storm. Others braced themselves, preparing for an official announcement that never came. The truth is, no one knows what the future holds for Jamie and Amelia. Not the fans, not the journalists, not the gossip pages. All that remains clear is this: behind the glamour, behind the rumors, behind the headlines, there are two people trying to protect something fragile, something real, something worth fighting for. Whether their story ends in healing or goodbye, only time will reveal. And until then, the world can only watch from a distance, waiting, wondering, and hoping that love has one more chance.